All right, guys, what is up? It's Matt. Welcome back to the channel. And in today's video, folks, I want to talk about a huge factor that is going to affect Terra Luna Classic very much here over the next few days. So if you guys are new, you guys know what you got to do. Drop a sub, guys. I post every single day on this channel, always keeping you all in the loop with everything new in Terra Luna Classic. So with that said, let's get right into it. So over the past 24 hours, there has been a major news announcement that I think you guys are going to want to see. And this is going to have very big ramifications for a lot of major cryptos, including, of course, Terra Luna Classic. Now, what actually is that? Well, before we get to that, let's take a look at what we were actually seeing here on the day with Terra Luna Classic. So when taking a look, obviously, at our price, you guys can see that Terra Luna USTC, of course, is still struggling very much along here at only being worth 3 cents. Our regular Luna, of course, Luna 2.0 or whatever you want to call it, is also not doing all that hot at sub $3. And then, of course, if we were to take a look at Luna Classic, we are also not performing all that hot. So the entire Luna ecosystem isn't doing all that great here. And the main reason why, obviously, is the fact that the whole crypto market, at least right now, is not performing all that hot. Now, why is that happening? Well, the main thing to talk about is, of course, the Federal Reserve expecting to hike rates by almost an entire point yet again. So every time this happens, every time there is an increase in rates, that makes it to where people tend to leave assets they're holding on to. That could be stocks, crypto, could be anything like that. People tend to leave their assets and try to consolidate cash because of uncertainty. They believe that this is generally a bad time in the economy. It means that the government is essentially forcing some kind of reduction in inflation. Now, does it always work? No, not really, but it is an attempt, at least, to slow the amount of money, to actually lessen the amount of money that is actually in the circulating supply. So, again, this doesn't always work, and obviously is not like a golden ticket for improving the economy or anything. But what this does is really put you in a territory where people just want dollars, they just want cash because of uncertainty, so they're not holding assets as much. And obviously, when you have something like Terra Luna, that definitely can harm that and make it difficult to break past some of these key levels of resistance that we're actually fighting against. Now, in terms of market cap and volume, we got a little bit to talk about there as well. But before we do, guys, make sure to check out the Patreon, folks, down below in the description. If you guys would like to take your NFT and or crypto game to the next level, guys, we have tons of awesome stuff over here, including a free altcoin checklist to get you guys started on your trading journey, direct access to me via DM, private Discord chats, my weekly NFT and crypto report, my crypto newsletter, and so much more. To be honest with you guys, I think it's a steal for only $10 a month. Link down below in the description. So again, guys, when we talk about our market cap, our volume, we're seeing that market cap is still a little bit below $2 billion, and volume here is up over the past 24 hours, but unfortunately, the buy and sell volume is pretty much equal. There is no clear indication that there's going to be more buy volume and or sell volume. So again, definitely a major drop from where we were just a couple of weeks ago. So, nowhere near, unfortunately, the amount of attention that was on Terra Luna back then. So we do have a good ways to go, but again, guys, what ends up happening with the Federal Reserve here is going to be a very big deal because obviously, this is at least in some effort to do something about inflation, and at least going to make it a lot harder to say, get a mortgage on a house or, et cetera. And therefore, people are obviously going to want to, at some point, hold on to money. And again, they've just basically been raising rates for months and will continue to be raising them in the near future. So that being said, guys, thank you all so much for watching. As always, my name is Matt. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.